Yo. We are back. Another episode, man. IBTE Sports Podcast. You got your boy Lawrence, Neil, and Phil. Kenny is working on that job, He's been missing him again this week. Hopefully he's back next week. I wanted him to be here. Under 500. Kenny, where you at? Atlanta, where you at? I need to know where you at. But it's all good. I'm gonna wait till.
Wait, where are you at, TM?
Listen, I'm gonna wait until he's back because it feels good. Because he every 2 seconds when we were tied, when they went up one little cute game. You feel me? You're not even getting your best player of the ball right now. You talking about the lead in the division? Come on, man.
I've once again stopped watching football, so I don't really know much about what's going on.
It's basketball season, isn't it, Neil? It's basketball season. NHL season. Come on,
Brad Ripien.
Yep, we got. We're working with Carson Wentz.
So this goes into how you're feeling right now. You're not feeling too good.
It's all right. It's whatever. I mean, we had 5 picks, 5 first-round draft picks from 2016 draft on our team at some point. It's all right.
Hey, but Cam Thomas though, he's hooping, right? Cam Thomas is hooping for the Nets.
How does it feel? How does it feel though that you went from Jared Goff, right? He was really, really, really good during that time. He was really good.
Yeah.
Then you went to the last year. You tried to get us on the Mayfield train off a game and a half.
Yep.
And now you got Carson Wentz. Carson Wentz is on the Rams. Wait, he's on the team that destroyed his career.
Yep. That's funny that you said that because I was watching. What was I watching? I was watching the LA radio show the other day because nobody ever covers the Rams. So I was watching that, and that's what they said. They're like, it's fitting that Carson Wentz has come back to the team that kind of destroyed his career. And now maybe he'll revive his career with the team that destroyed it. Maybe he goes on a little run. Maybe Matthew Stafford has a couple weeks off, gets healthy for a playoff push, Lawrence?
Anything is possible.
How you gonna do that?
What you mean?
Seattle. You got Seattle. You got 49ers.
They're both flipping.
I misspoke. It's right now is the third. What is it? The third seed right now for the NFC is a 5-way tie or some shit like that with 5 wins.
Yeah, we don't have 5 wins. We got 3, but Carson Wentz is here.
It's obtainable, but you're gonna have to play good football.
I think we could do it. I don't know. I feel okay about Carson Wentz. I don't think he's going to be that bad. I mean, he won't be worse than Brett Ripien, that's for sure.
Nah, I didn't even get to watch the game. All I know is that I checked the box score, and I was in severe pain once I saw that I had Amari Cooper. I had T. Higgins also for 100 yards. Then I go and check. I put Cooper Kupp on there. Yeah, it's a Cooper Kupp. You got to have it. Guy had 100.
He had like 2 catches.
Yeah, 2 catches for like 28 yards.
Yeah.
So
that under for that score got smashed immediately. Yeah. So that's how Brett Ripien started.
Brett Ripien doesn't even know how to play football. Like, it was bad.
Where's he from?
I don't know. He played for Denver for a little bit, I think. I don't know. Who knows?
Brett Ripien, get your shit together.
He's out. They cut him today, so.
Damn.
He got cut.
Cut it.
I ain't gonna be there. I ain't gonna be.
He's
there.
out. See ya. They got his ass.
Oh my gosh! But all right, let's this dude is crazy. Let's hop into the Thursday night game. The Titans, man, and the Steelers. Will Levis is making some great throws on the field. I do want to give him some props because I think we all kind of were like, F Will Levis.
Because of the whole
coming out of the draft, not knowing what he's going to be, but he's making some plays, and it looks like he's going to be the full-time starter going forward now. I think that's what it is.
I think so. Yep.
So, get him to lose at this point.
Listen, he's got a quarterback's, a young quarterback's best thing he could have. He's got DeAndre Hopkins,
and Derrick Henry,
and a Derrick Henry, exactly. So
yeah.
I mean that
he even got Derrick Henry out there trying to catch passes.
He's trying to.
It looks real bad, but hey, man,
you gotta do what you gotta do.
But yeah, now we're recapping week 9 going into week 10. What do you guys think about the Steelers? You think the Steelers got a chance to actually make a push?
I don't
They
know.
keep finding ways to win games.
With Mike Tomlin, you always do. I mean, he's been one of the most consistent coaches of all time, like, especially in the last couple of years. They'll always be in the fight no matter what. The last 2 or 3 weeks, will they make it? It's a lot because the Browns' defense is up there, the whole division's up there. Bengals are getting back into form. The Ravens are really good right now with Lamar Jackson, the offense, and the defense is on fire too. So I think they'll barely miss if we're giving predictions. But
I want to say something real quick, man. Eric Mangini, how dare you?
What do you say?
How dare you shitty ass coach, you to sit there and fix your mouth and say Lamar Jackson isn't doing nothing or isn't contributing to the success of the Ravens.
When did you say this?
He basically was saying it was the defense.
What, did you say this like recently?
Yes.
Oh, damn.
Right after Sunday. In other words, it is the defense. Then Lamar is not really doing too much.
Interesting.
Very interesting. Didn't he have like a 158 passer rating like the 2 weeks ago against?
I don't. At the end of the day, I don't think it matters what he does.
There's always going to be critics. Hey, that's how you know you've made it when you have critics like that. See?
Yeah, it won't ever matter it won't even matter for Lamar ever, just because he came into the league with that. He
breaks everything. Yeah. Everything it stands for. So
he's always going to have that chip on his shoulder.
We trust. Woo.
Mm-hmm. The reason why he's not a coach.
Going from there, man, we had in Germany, you had the Chiefs and the Dolphins. Did you guys get a chance to watch that game? I didn't get to watch it.
Game.
I thought, yeah.
What was your take on it?
The Chiefs are fucking good, and the Dolphins are good against mediocre teams.
0-3, I believe, right? Against winning.
Yeah. They're since like they haven't won. The last time they beat a team with like a winning record was a while ago.
Yeah, I mean they started off slow too. I mean, the Chiefs were like up 21-0, 20. Like I think it might have been a shutout, but then the Dolphins came back. But
the Dolphins did come back. I will give them credit for that.
Mm-hmm.
I think if they had a healthy Waddle the whole time, I think it would have been different. Because he did get hurt, but I don't know. They definitely can do shit. I mean, they're better than the Bills. I think
they bottled Tyreek up that game. The Chiefs.
Yeah, the Chiefs knew how to play Tyreek. Well, the Chiefs' defense is good too. The Chiefs' defense they don't let anything deep, and that's what that team thrives off of. They thrive off of that deep pass. So, it was like a recipe for disaster for the Dolphins. Mike McDaniel didn't really change up his game plan at all, like he should have. Like a good coach would have went into that and was like, yeah, so we're getting beat at our own game. We got to change it up. So he didn't do anything with that, which I expect he'll learn from going down the line. But that team, I think that team's better than the Bills. I think they're the third best team in the AFC. Chiefs for sure, and then I think the Ravens are the second best team in the AFC. To be honest with you, Odell just caught a touchdown pass in the last game. I think he's gonna catch fire. I think he's gonna start to get going.
Yeah,
if he can stay healthy.
Yeah,
that fucking Ravens team just can't stay healthy ever.
Right. So it looks like everything is going well for them. They got Marlon Humphrey. He's come back in the last couple weeks too. So because he was out for I think the first, I want to say like 4 weeks of the season. He was out. So I do like the Ravens as second best team in the AFC, to be honest.
Don't they have that corner that's leading the league in interceptions? Geno Stone? Or
Stone.
He's a safety.
Safety.
Yeah.
Oh, leading interceptions, like 7, I think, 6 or 7.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
And he's balling. He's balling out there.
Absolutely.
Shit. What else do we have? Packers, Rams. That's not much to talk about.
Not much to talk about besides the Packers stink and the Rams stink.
Browns Cardinals was trash.
Playing Tune had a door.
And then the Ravens definitely wrote off Geno. 37-3. That was a
Lamar's never lost against an NFC team. What's his record against NFC?
17-1.
Yeah, he's lost one game against an NFC team.
Yeah. Like literally
embarrassed them back-to-back weeks.
Back-to-back weeks of embarrassments for the NFC against the AFC. Not to mention the NFC is fucking garbage. Straight up garbage. There's 2 good teams in the NFC.
Right.
They really back-to-back weeks, 70-6.
Yeah, they're really
Points
dog
wise,
walking.
oh my
They're really
goodness.
dog walking the NFC.
I don't know if it's exactly 70, but I think it's close to it.
It's
Both
close
games
enough.
were 30. Both games were 30 plus, and the Lions only scored 6 points, didn't they?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Okay, and Gus Edwards is having a field day with these vulture touchdowns. Just as soon 1 yard line, we know who's going to. It's only 2 options: Lamar or Gus.
Wow.
Most of the time it's Gus.
four touchdowns, 8 carries, 8 yards, and some stupid stat that he always has every game.
He's crazy.
Going from there, you had CJ Stroud, man.
Five of them.
Honestly, I don't even want to talk about anything else besides CJ Stroud the rest of the show.
CJ Stroud,
Because
470, 5 TDs.
Bro is unreal. Like, he's actually unreal.
Super calm and cool, and he's just acting like he's been in that situation 100,000 times already.
Well,
so
it's his award to lose now, Rookie of the Year, and probably Offensive Rookie of the Year at this point.
yeah, he's.
I don't know. We got Puka too. Puka's broken records. So,
Has he been
But you know, this is a quarterback league.
Yeah.
And he just had the most passing yards and touchdowns.
It was a rough week for him last week
in their opening season.
yeah, but that's one game. Puka's had a whole season.
Right.
So I think it will come down to those two. But I mean, if Puka ends up with 1,000 yards this year, which he's going to, he's got 850. If he ends up with like 1,300 yards this year, I mean, how are you going to tell me he's not Offensive Rookie of the Year?
Well, the same people that said Cooper Kupp can't win MVP.
I think it's a combination though. If CJ Stroud, they're at 4-4 right now. They only won 3 games last year. He's already got them past what they did last year already.
Right.
Too,
well, the Rams only won 3 games last year too.
I must say, I think Neil said like the Texans won like 5 or 6 games this year as well.
I told you the Texans were going to go off this year. I said the Texans can.
What was their the over under for the season?
4.5 maybe?
Yeah, it was like 4.5. It was like 4 games.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
And I said to smash that because I told you they were going to win 9 games this year and get into the playoffs. And everybody said no way. They laughed at me.
They wrote you off, bro.
They wrote me off.
Did you
bet? They wrote you off. Oh man,
you should play that. You should have played that on your own.
I wasn't a gambling man at that time.
Well, fast forward to now.
He's back now.
He's back.
He said it ain't easy being cheesy. Cheeseburger Eddie. Oh my god.
Easy.
Nah, I gotta watch that shit again. We were talking about that on the trip this weekend about that movie.
Longest Yard?
Yeah, Longest Yard. Hilarious.
It's a good one.
Oh man. He said can of corn, and I'll be all right. Oh man.
Did my nose.
Broke through my nose. Oh man, Giants.
Daniel Jones. See you later.
Adios.
Come on, son.
Crazy.
But I'm a hater though. I'm the biggest hater ever.
I mean, there's nothing you can do about tearing his ACL.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that O-line is terrible as well. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that's a bad O-line.
Tyrod and Daniel Jones are both hurt because of the O-line, most likely. Good
Yeah.
Lord.
Like, you can only take so many hits as a quarterback before your body just says no more.
Yep. Now they got Danny DeVito's cousin, or
Tatum,
whoever it is.
Tatum 14 rebounds. Lord.
Holy mama.
He's gonna have
Who
20.
played it?
He's gonna have 20. Oh my gosh.
I don't know how many times I gotta say it, 1,000 times. The rebounds and assists for Tatum. Most likely gonna hit.
1,000 times he said it.
He said it again and again.
And again.
But man, I don't know. Giants just need a lot. Do you think Dabo his job's in jeopardy?
I don't know. I don't think so because they went to the playoffs last year. If they didn't go to the playoffs last year, I think he's fired.
Yeah. I think they need to make some more moves before that.
It's like how much? What else can he really do? He's not working with anything.
He's not the GM, right? Or
Like,
do they have a separate GM?
Yeah, they have a separate GM. He's not the GM. Yeah, I forget who they got. It's not that Gettleman guy that was destroying the team inside out.
I forgot. I know John mentions it a lot. I forgot what his name is, but give Daniel Jones a decent line at least before we make any sudden moves. Because who can survive behind that line?
But you gotta. That's the thing too. Like to build a good line, you have to have the money.
Yep.
You got to be able to maintain and be able to keep them. You saw, remember I don't know if y'all remember.
The Raiders spent the most money in the league on an offensive line.
And they were cooking. And then what happened? They left, and then Derek Carr started getting suplexed on his head.
And Josh Jacobs' numbers drastically dropped.
Well, he had a good season last year. But
he had a good season the year before.
Too. Yeah, he had even better. I was about to say even better. For sure. But that O-line was something special. But it takes a lot of money to maintain a line, especially five guys across the board. And it's always going to be a weak link. You can look at the Cowboys too. When the Cowboys had Zeke in them, like they try to maintain that line.
They did for a long time too.
Zach Martin, Travis Frederick, all them.
Oof. And you can kind of see it now. They were able to. They got their homegrown talent. The guys they drafted. Now they can put that money elsewhere. You can kind of see it filter through the team now. They have a complete team.
So the O-line really builds through the draft. You got to have a great draft with O-line. It's tough because
you got to go on that road and scout well.
Right.
Find the gems.
Right. You got to do that, and you also have to have a good O-line coach as well. Like you can coach O-line very well.
You can go find 2 or 3 Ali Marpets from fucking Hobart.
Crazy.
Go and find them. Crazy. It's gonna be diamonds. There's diamonds in the rough out there. They just gotta find them and give them opportunity.
Literally.
And it's also at the same time it's difficult to block these dudes in the NFL now too. They're super talented.
Yeah, it's a
different. You got defense tackles that are 320 that are doing somersault backflips. Like there's not much you could really. You guys got to block for 3.
four D tackles now. Like
it's crazy.
Okay, you're gonna go run a 4-4 as a D tackle, and I'm supposed to guard you, and I can't hold you either. Like I can't do anything.
Phil, what happened in the game this weekend, man? I was checking the score. I was up.
It's Tank Bowl. I don't know what we're talking about here.
It's your tank
season. Yeah, I mean, Ramondre had a
what's Bill tanking for? You gonna go draft somebody from North Dakota?
No, from Ushno University.
He gonna draft the backup quarterback. He gonna draft the backup quarterback of Washington.
He's gonna go draft a lacrosse player and convert him to a punt returner.
Oh my goodness! That Chris Hogan shit was so crazy. That was so wild.
Decent plays.
He was actually decent.
He was good.
But it was just like they was dragging that lacrosse shit. Like he out here killing DBs.
That's from UConn.
You talking about lacrosse,
right? You also got Tom Brady throwing the ball to you, so relax.
Yeah, I think. You guys think Ron Rivera's gone?
That team's got to do something different. I don't know. I think Ron Rivera's got to go. I think he's got to go. I think the culture that he just brings them is just not good.
Yeah, I just feel I don't know if it's just me, but I just feel like he's never been like.
I mean, he had Cam Newton MVP and didn't do shit.
Yeah, like they had that one
season. Since that.
Other than that, they was getting a dog walked in that division.
Yeah, it looks like Commanders fire sale so far off the trade deadline. Who knows what they're gonna do in the offseason?
No, they're clearing up money. They're getting like Magic Johnson in them. They're gonna make something happen. They're in the nation's capital too. That team is gonna be back on the map.
Yeah.
They're tired of it. And it's a perfect time with the Giants figuring out what they want to do. And it's only a matter of time before you don't know what the Cowboys are gonna do.
Oh, we got a question.
You got Jared. Off topic, what's your thoughts on Zach Wilson? Yeah, we're gonna get that because we're going through
that's
the games.
Definitely that's a good thing you brought that. I mean, we can just talk about it now. I mean, Zach Wilson, we've seen a lot of so far, and we see that he's not great, but it's hard to do anything behind an offensive line like that.
Those Jersey lines are terrible.
Bro, that offensive line,
running for your life every play,
every snap. Like you can't even take a shotgun snap without having people in your face. I counted one play where I think I counted the play that Joey Bosa slapped the ball out of his hand. He had close to 4 seconds to throw the ball. So it was like 1, 2, 3, 4, and the ball was hit out of his hand, and the receivers are kind of getting locked up too. Yeah. So it's kind of tough. It's tough. It's tough to do anything with an offensive line like that, to be honest. Like even Aaron Rodgers, as great as he is, would struggle with this offensive line. And I think Aaron Rodgers is pretty glad that he's on the sideline right now. He's watching this offensive line.
He'll probably be running even more.
Because he ain't. I mean, everybody's saying that he's gonna probably come back last week of December if the Jets are in a. He ain't coming back with that offensive line. Not with a torn Achilles. I don't think he can run. Speaking of torn Achilles, Cam Akers tore his Achilles again.
I mean, the wide receivers are. They can't give him the ball. He gets like running for his life every time. They say that's what the offense is good enough to save him. Give him some time to throw. Maybe he can. But
the offense. I mean, the offense is good, but it's not. It's not great. Like
who? The Jets.
For the Jets,
offense, yeah. I think they got Lazard. They got
like Lazard's just a guy, really. Like he's a jag. He ain't really, he ain't nothing crazy.
Wilson's out there saucing people up by himself.
Yeah, like Wilson shows the talent. Wilson's definitely talented. His arm talent is not crazy, but it's good enough to do something with that defense, right? Like as long as you don't fuck up, he's like in a Brock Purdy situation. As long as you don't fuck up, you can do something. Their defense is crazy.
Top 5, yeah.
Their defense is top 5. Their defense is crazy. Like their defense is crazy. Like there's just no other way around it.
As well.
Their defense is going to win you games. Their defense is crazy. Like their defense is really crazy.
You're gonna need like prime Patrick Mahomes probably, Jared, to save that.
What quarterback can save the Jets with that O line?
Prime Patrick Mahomes.
What quarterback?
Lamar.
Nah, don't put Lamar.
Mike Vick.
Lamar be out there. I don't know. Lamar's on another level right now, man. I don't know if y'all really watch him. It's like he drops back and he's just out there just chilling. It's like 7-on-7.
Yeah, his offensive line is crazy.
Yeah. What do you say?
Oh, there's no one. There's no one off the street you can sign.
Nah, you ain't getting no. That's who you're rolling with.
That's my thing too. Is like when people have these struggles with these quarterbacks, they're screaming for another quarterback. Who? Like who is out there? Who? Unless you want to go play it for the there's Giants fans that be like,
Matt Ryan?
They want Daniel Jones gone, but you want to draft a rookie. The rookie's gonna do the same thing.
Yeah, you ain't really.
Jones is doing.
You ain't really signing nobody that's gonna figure it out. You're not really gonna go out. Like the only other option I would have said at the time would have been like Carson Wentz. That would probably be the only other option. But Zach Wilson, I think, is a better option. He knows the offense better. And he can move.
He's showing flashes.
Yeah, he's definitely got something. He just can't. I mean, it's really hard. He's seeing ghosts out there.
Oh man,
literally
funny. I'm seeing ghosts.
He literally said that in a game.
I think it's amazing.
I mean, honestly, the Jets are in a great position. I think they just need an offensive line. They know what now. I think they know what they need. Right, like you go out in a draft or you go out in a trade. Obviously, they can't trade now, but you go out in a trade in a couple of years or down the line or whatever next year, and you go get offensive line. Now you just focus offensive line right now because you know what you got. You have a great running back. You have a good core, wide receiver core. You got some good tight ends. Your defense is top 5, and your coach is good. And you got a Hall of Fame quarterback.
And Makai is good. Left tackle is good. He's playing really well.
Makai back there?
Yes. He held his own. I don't know if you guys follow Baldy. Yeah, he breaks it down.
He does really good breakdowns.
Yeah, he's always showing people love. Minute and 30-second video. He shows about 6 to 8 clips.
Yep, he slows down the clips for you. He shows you what he sees and.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Listen, Saint's been out there a few times. Taysom Hill. Paulson, shout out to Paulson Adebo too, because I'm tough on him because he's definitely the weakest link on this as far as the DBs go for the Saints. He had a hell of a game. 2 interceptions, I think like 7 tackles, 3 or 4 pass deflections. He's out there forced fumble recovery, all of that.
He was the NFL's NFC Player of the Week for defense, I believe.
How about Josh Dobbs?
Josh Dobbs, man.
Baker
time. Incredible, man.
He rushed for like 60 too.
Yeah,
bro, he's
just out there like you can tell.
He's just playing.
You can tell he's just playing. He's just having fun.
Right.
Like, bro, you just got moved from Arizona to Minnesota. He's on the sideline, and the thing is, he did the press conference after, and he was just talking about how he had to learn the whole playbook in like a day and a half or 2 days or whatever it is, and he had everything ready to go. Like,
Yep.
This shows you the mental that dude got.
Yeah,
He's super
quarterbacks
smart.
are smart as fuck. They have to be smart. Like
being a journeyman is also tough as hell too.
Plus, also, but yeah, like he really is he really a journeyman? He only was on Pittsburgh and Arizona.
Has he been like 5 teams already?
No, he was on the Browns too.
Oh, he was on the Browns?
He got drafted. Yeah, I believe he got drafted by the Browns.
I thought he got drafted by Pittsburgh, and then they sent it to the Browns. He's either one of the two. He either got he didn't get drafted by Cleveland. I thought he got drafted by Pittsburgh.
Oh no, yeah, Pittsburgh 27 to 2019. Then he went to the Jags. Wait, what? It ain't even up there.
Steelers, Jags, Steelers, Cleveland, Detroit, Tennessee, Cleveland, Arizona, Minnesota.
Okay,
it's a lot of teams.
5 teams.
That's a good amount of teams.
More than 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. About 7.
Yeah, so doing that type of shit, helps you learn playbooks pretty fast because you're already familiar with a lot of different teams' playbooks and shit. And a lot of coaches, it's a copycat league, so
yeah, so a lot of stuff is the same as just different formations, different verbiage.
Right.
So
yeah, plus that Vikings offense. That Vikings offense was good with Kirk Cousins, so. And he didn't have Justice Jefferson either. Who's supposed to? They opened up his 21-day window to come back now. So
yeah, so he'll definitely be back.
He'll be
How
back.
do you feel about the Falcons side? Because the whole press conference with the coach and everything.
I love it. I get them the fuck out of here. I don't understand it, but it is what it is. They did the same thing. They did the same thing with Julio. They why aren't you getting the best player that you have on offense the ball in the red zone? The objective is to score touchdowns, not to look cute.
Coach said, I think him doing a lot of off-ball stuff can help us in the long run or something.
I'll never forget in the Saints game, Julio got like a 60-yard catch, got to like the 7-yard line, bro, and they called them off the field, personnel switch. They had 2 fullbacks lined up as wide receivers, and Julio's on the sideline.
That should have been easy.
And the Saints force a field goal, and I just sit there and laugh because it's just like, who are you trying to outsmart?
Sometimes coaches get, Sometimes coaches.
It's got to be an ego thing. It has to be. Like I don't know, but there's certain shit where it doesn't make sense. Do they have a problem?
I think they just. I don't know. It doesn't really make sense. I think you're right. I think it's like
especially if you're not successful. Matter of fact, let me go check. Let's go check.
I think the whole reason why they do that shit is like Bijan was probably walking around the facility thinking he's all that, and the coach is like, all right, well, you ain't getting the ball. We'll see if we can. We'll show you we can win without you. Well, clearly you can't.
Yeah, but my thing to that, don't look over here. Asking when motherfuckers asking what went wrong. Don't come to me looking for answers. Don't do it.
Right.
Wait, let me see. Atlanta is 19th right now in the red zone. Red zone scoring percentage TD only. So the 19th. But whatever works for them, I guess.
But it doesn't.
I would get the playmakers the ball. That's just common sense to me. I'll always believe that in any sport. Because there's nothing worse than losing in a game and then people come to you and ask why you didn't get the ball.
Right. Like, what the fuck what do you want me to do? I don't call the plays.
I'm the type
I don't play quarterback.
I'll point right at the – you go ask the coach. I'm just here. I'm just existing.
I'm literally sitting here. I'm just a player on the team. Like,
oh man, going from there, man. Very, very, very good game. I got to watch it on the road when I was heading back. Eagles, Cowboys in the link in Philly, 28-23. Cowboys had numerous times to score in the red zone, and the Eagles defense held it down, even though they let up 200. to CeeDee Lamb alone. What y'all think about that game? What you think about the division? What do you think about the Eagles? What do you think about the Cowboys?
Personally, no.
the Cowboys stink.
Cowboys stink?
Yeah. Like the Cowboys stink. They aren't good. Dak Prescott's not good.
He played pretty well.
Dak Prescott is an all-star team, and he's not good. So I don't really know what more there is to say about it, right? Yeah. Like you got one of the best defenses in the league. Michael Parsons, one of the best defensive players.
So what do you want from me?
What more do you need? You have one of the best offensive lines in the league. You have CeeDee Lamb. You got Ferguson, tight end. Like you got guys all around you. You got Tony Pollard. Like you got all these guys. Like what more do you need to win a game? Like what more do you want?
And Martavis Bryant.
And then some of the fans. I don't know if you've seen Irvin and Skip were saying that it's a game to see how we play for film.
So we'll see them in the playoffs eventually, or
yeah. I was like, oh yeah, they sorry. Yeah, they're not gonna beat Philly. Yeah,
they're not beating Philly.
I mean,
Philly gonna come to Dallas and whoop them.
Dallas.
Yeah.
Philly ain't going nowhere.
No, I'm talking about the next time they play. The second game.
I thought you meant in the playoffs.
No, not in the playoffs. No. Hell no.
I mean, it's pretty much the Eagles' division right now until something changes because the other three teams hasn't been performing. So
it's more than the Eagles' division. It's the Eagles' fucking conference. They got the whole NFC. Like that's just locked. Nobody can stop that fucking tush push, bro. Like that, y'all don't understand. Like that play in general, can get you is gonna win the division for them. Like
I already said what the resolution was.
There isn't one.
Yeah, there is.
What?
You gotta call somebody that's deep on the charts, and you send Hurts out of the game. Stop running that shit. You gonna pay. That's what I would do.
He said
that's the only way. That's the only
string corner.
That's the only way. Send them to the blue tent. They won't run it no more.
True, they did run a quarterback sneak with Mahomes, and they never ran one after he got hurt.
Yeah, so I'm just saying, like, you people may not like me for saying that, but that's the only way I see. Or you don't let them get to 4th and short or 3rd and short or whatever the fuck it is.
They can get 4 yards on that shit.
Yeah, but my resolution's still there. You want to run that shit, you gonna pay every time. You gonna have a headache.
You gonna learn today.
That's just what it is. Because there's really nothing you can do. But I'm not complaining about the play. Because if my team could do it, run it, keep running over and over again. A lot of teams don't even understand what they're doing anyway. The quarterbacks are half scared when they run it too. Jalen Hurts is not scared. That's the thing. You can see every other quarterback when they run it, they're petrified.
Yeah.
So
I mean, there's not much. I mean, everybody's like, "Oh, the league's gonna change. The league's gonna change."
No,
the league ain't gonna change nothing.
No.
I mean, it's a legal play. They should change it because I think it's just bad for the game. Like it makes the game boring and stupid. But what are you gonna do? You know?
Yeah, it's just
like if I was the commissioner, I'd be like, "Oh, here they go again." Like, oh boy,
what are you gonna do about it?
It's trash. But what are you gonna do? You know, as a fan of football, if I'm an Eagles fan, I love it, right? As a fan of football, I hate it. It's like
they got to trademark and all. They're about to make mad merch off that shit in Philly.
Like, and of course, it's a Philly team, right? Like, of course, it's the Philadelphia Eagles that have to be doing this shit.
He said, "We'll give you a reason to hate us even more."
Right.
You can hate SGA 23. SGA 23 at halftime.
Come on. And Kuzma stopped scoring. Kuzma stopped scoring. I fucking round robin that play. And Kuzma's done. I don't even know if Kuzma's playing.
Phil, call your boy KP up and tell him the cash one.
Yeah, we need KP to get a bucket, a couple threes.
Call him up real quick, bro. It's a close game. They need the 6 points. Let him
yeah,
work.
we need him a couple. You know, let that thing talk.
I need
2 more.
We need 2 more. We need more. What is he like? He's like 1 for 7 right now or some shit.
1 for 3.
I have to have more.
He's shooting 8 for 14 with 23 points.
All right. So let's get to the big game.
Before we talk about that game, I have a question for you for us. If Jalen Hurts wins the Super Bowl this year, where does he rank amongst quarterbacks in the league? Personally, I think he's better than Burrow and Allen if he wins the Super Bowl this year.
Is that going off of like legacies? Going off where are we going?
We're getting real spicy here. We're getting real spicy because hold on. That's real interesting that you said that because old boy is healthy now and he's dicing shit up. Like y'all must have forgot. I'm just saying.
Joe Burr.
He's reminded he was hurt severely the first couple games.
Severely hurt, like his calf was hanging off his leg.
And now he's back and he's running. He's in the game 20 to 30 yards rushing.
He didn't even need Jamar Chase that Sunday.
Yeah, thanks. We know.
Shout out to T. Higgins, man. Yeah. Don't mention that again. I needed 2 more catches, man.
Yeah, we literally needed. I needed fucking 5 more yards. I want to hear it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Mr. October, Mr. Derek Jeter over here, Lawrence.
It's because he wasn't him. He took that nasty fall on that one catch that changed the whole shit for him.
But it's a question that has to be asked. Okay, so where
we're talking like career-wise,
quarterback shit is never ending. It's never ending. Like
I personally think this is just me. Okay. If Burrow goes out and gets a not Burrow. If Hurts goes out and gets a ring this year, he's better. He's better right now. He's better than Burrow and Allen. I think he's the second best quarterback in the league.
You wouldn't be
because let's not get it twisted for 1 second.
He's cooking.
Not even that. Hold on a second. Let's not get it twisted for 1 second. If he didn't miss those games last year, he's the MVP last year. Like, let's not forget about that for a second.
Like 2-3 games?
He missed 3 games last year with injury, and he was going to win the MVP. Like, he was a shoo-in. He was a lock for the MVP last year. Yeah. So, I mean, I'm not saying anything, but all I'm saying is now, let's go back to last year. He doesn't get hurt, and he has an MVP, and now he goes this year and wins the Super Bowl after already going to a Super Bowl?
Hey, listen. I feel where you're coming from.
It'll be hard to debate that.
Listen, that's the thing with people that they don't understand. When I like watch the game for the game, I love watching the good players. Jalen Hurts is doing some crazy shit right now. He's proven a lot of people wrong with the passes. He's got A.J. Brown to help him out too, to make him look 10 times better. But I think it goes. I think you can say if he wins a bowl, you can sit there and say, okay, Allen. I feel like he'd be immediately better than Allen.
Oh yeah, 100%.
But I think when it comes to Burrow too, like Burrow's been to
Jalen Hurts went to last year.
He went there last year too.
He went there last year.
He's already at.
So that's why I'm saying once he gets that acclamation of the Super Bowl ring, I think he automatically goes right underneath Mahomes.
So technically, he's already passed Josh Allen, then, right?
I mean,
no, but this is the thing. This is what the football world does. They hold those certain guys up there. They're not going to let it go because no matter what Hurts does, the overall consensus will be
that he stinks or whatever.
Not that he stinks, but he's going to be behind those guys.
Yeah.
Like if he wins a bowl, the conversation is completely different, I think. But like as of right now, they're not going to let him bounce ahead of those guys because they love him so much.
Yeah, I mean, I personally, I think it's a great conversation to be had, and I haven't heard anybody talk about it yet. But I think if he does win the Super Bowl this year, which obviously we're getting way ahead of ourselves, right? Like it's only week 10, but if he goes to the Super Bowl,
he has a phenomenal team around him.
He has a great team, a great defense, the best offensive line in the league, and it's not close. He's got a great coach. He went to the Super Bowl last year, so he already knows what it's like to be there. So the lights aren't too bright now, as opposed to last year. Plus, he was playing against Mahomes last year, like all that, right? Now, let's say he gets into the Super Bowl this year, and let's say it's against Burrow, right? And he outduels Burrow, who already has been to a Super Bowl and lost. Jalen Hurts is the second best quarterback in the league at that point, I think. Personally. I think he's – I mean, I think already if he goes back to the NFC Championship again this year, he's better than Allen. Personally.
I'm not fighting you on it. It's just that's just how it goes. You know how football's been forever.
No, I understand. I'm just trying to.
When Big Ben, you had Drew Brees, you had Peyton Manning, you had Tom Brady,
right?
And they, no matter what the other dudes did, they were not letting those guys break through that list,
right?
And they just kept it. But it's a different day and age too. A lot of the quarterbacks are different now too. So, but I love Jalen Hurts' game. I love what he does. I love like his aura as a person. He's super humble.
Yep.
And he backs his he's definitely a humble beast because he definitely presents humble, but then you can tell that he like I do this shit for real.
Yeah, no, he's good. He's very good. He's very good. And I just would like to another thing I'd like to point out is that I said the Bills were coming last place this year. In the division.
You
did. Forgot about New England.
Man, listen. Let me just say, man. I'm gonna go first on this.
Wait,
so I'm sitting there. We're talking about the Bills and the Bengals game, man. Like,
okay. Shout out to Higgins.
How many times are we gonna see that interception and him throw that interception like that?
It happens every game.
Like
it's almost on cue. It's like clockwork.
I would know not to throw that.
Bro, it's like clockwork. He does it every single game. It's almost every single time they bait him into that shit, and he just does it every single time.
Dude, Kuzma has 31 points. That's crazy.
Lawrence, did you play the round robin or no?
No, I didn't play the round robin.
Oh!
I didn't play the round robin. I did not. Should have took fucking Wemby off of that shit. He sucks.
It's real small in here. Yeah, all right, bitch. Score fucking 10 points then, pussy.
0 for 7 is nasty work.
In
the garden.
He's got 2 points.
Kills every single ticket that I have him on now.
The humble sauce.
Yeah, have a little bit of this.
He said Mitchell Robinson. What's up? Damn, 8 and 11. Good lord. Julius Randle double. Hey, they said not in my house. Not
What's
tonight.
Julius Randle got?
15, 13, and 11, and 4.
Okay. I did. I don't know if you did that ticket. Neil, LaMelo double. Did LaMelo get a double?
They're still playing
right now.
6 minutes left. They're down by 24.
Damn, 34 and 6.
Damn. Got shit.
Porzingis hit a 3. No 3.
Oh my god.
All right, let's wrap this up. Let's go.
2 threes, yeah. So
let's get this going here. I got money. Money knocking at the door. I'm like, who is it?
Oh, Kenny not here today, so
Action Jackson in the building, man. You know this is one of the hottest. Yeah.
They're knocking at the door. I'm like, who is it?
So, Kenny's not
it's
here
Benji.
Week, so
I tell my young nephew, go and get it.
Running the pick'ems. First one, Thursday Night Football. Panthers at Chicago.
Give me the Panthers. Give me the Panthers. Bryce Young is gonna come have a showing out party this weekend. And tomorrow he's gonna.
I'm taking the D2 kid, man.
You're taking Tyson Bagent.
Listen, I'm taking it. Listen, if it ain't the Saints, every week D2 PSAC, we riding, man. Let's go. He has the most touchdowns in collegiate football history as a player. Put some respect on his name. I'm taking the Bears, man.
I'm gonna go Carolina. I think they need another win just because the terrible last season, but not a very good opponent. So might as well steal one. Why not?
This is gonna be a sweat, bro. I need Joker for a triple double.
I know.
For big money.
I know.
Next one. They are 2.5 point favorites. Saints Vikings. Who we got?
Come on, man.
At Minnesota. Lawrence, I don't have to ask you, so
come on, man.
I know where this is going.
Come on, man.
Neil, who got?
It's got to be the Vikings for me. Josh Dobbs. It's got to be the Vikings for me.
You know this. You know what? You know where I'm. You know I'm rocking.
Let me see it. Let me see it. Put it on. Put that shit on.
Put that shit on.
Oh, yeah, double half.
You know what I'm rocking. And then listen, and the gumbo, man. You know, you see it now.
Gumbo's
The
fire.
gumbo on the joint.
Come through, have a nice piece of gumbo with your boy.
Yeah, I'm going to New Orleans in a month. You know.
I'm gonna go with New Orleans as well. I think the Saints put a lot of defensive pressure on them.
Saints is rolling right now. They look real good. They're playing much better in the past 2 weeks. So I'm really happy about it.
Let's see. Next one. Not a lot of good ones on the slate, but let's go. Lions, Chargers. We got.
I'm taking the Lions.
Taking the Lions.
Me too.
And Neil, in that game, man, I might have to go with you on the sack ticket, 5 to 6 sack. Yo, that's a good bet. I wish I seen that because like
it hit on Monday night too.
Even who's playing tomorrow night? Is the Panthers and
Panthers Bears.
Take the Panthers.
I might check that out and take the Panthers.
And we got the last two. We got the primetime games: Jets, Raiders at Las Vegas.
Jets, Raiders at Las Vegas, huh?
Yes. Yep. Aiden O'Connell versus Zach Wilson.
I'm gonna go ahead and take. I'm gonna take the Jets.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the Jets too. I can see the Jets winning this game. I think DA, but Antonio Pierce got them inspired over there too. So don't sleep.
Right, and the Jets are only half a point favorites.
0.5?
Yep.
Wow.
Right, and the last one, the Monday Night Football game, Denver versus Buffalo at Buffalo.
Taking Buffalo.
Denver. Wait, what was the game? Sorry.
Denver at Buffalo.
Denver at Buffalo.
Yes.
I'm taking Buffalo as well. I think that Buffalo has to bounce back, right?
Yeah.
Yep. If they lose 2 in a row.
And plus Denver sucks.
Bad football.
Denver blows straight up.
I mean, they got the Super Bowl win of the year already, Kansas City. So yeah.
True. And I'm hoping my boys bounce back because we're on a bye week, so you already know we can't lose. So we go 0-1. We go 1-0 this week. Easy.
What's the next game? That's it?
I think that's it.
That was it. Yeah. There's still those 5.
Let's see what other notables are. This week is kind of trash.
Yeah.
You got 49. Whoa. I misspoke. We got some heat. On the clock slate is a lot of motion. You got the Browns going to Baltimore. You got the Texans going to Cincy. You got the 49ers going to Jacksonville. I like that.
That's going to be a good game.
That's going to be a good game.
Both coming off a bye week. That's going to be a good game.
Yep.
Trevor Lawrence is healthy.
6-2 the Jags. Quiet over there.
Yeah, Brock Purdy's got to come out and do something.
Quiet over there.
Brock Purdy's got to come out and do something because if I see another interception from Brock Purdy.
He was just waiting on this.
Get him out of here.
He said, get him out of here. Any last words, fellas, before we get up out of here?
For me, slight basketball thing, but it's NBA season when we already have people criticizing LeBron James. It's that time of the year again. I think it was like Lakers Heat. LeBron drives to the basket, double team, pass it out. Taurean Prince misses the wide open three.
It wasn't Taurean Prince. It was Cam Reddish. It was a wide open three.
So wide open three.
I'm hitting that shot.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm hitting that shot.
That sounds good.
He should have made it because he was open. But comment saying, "Oh, MJ and Kobe would have took it, Skip Bayless, etc." But it's basketball season when we got the LeBron slander coming out and always comparing yada yada yada. It's the right basketball play. What do you expect him to do? Make it over 2-3 people? If someone's open, that's the right shot. It's basketball. It's simple.
You gotta. What the fuck are you supposed to do there?
Yeah, right. And then some people are saying, well, he has a guy on the left of him. Bam is coming up that he should have went up, put his left hand around to Christian Wood.
Also, another bullshit thing. People would have said, "Oh, MJ or Kobe would have drawn a foul." The person was wide open. I'd rather have an open shot over a foul anytime.
Bro, there was like 3 seconds left, first off. Second, LeBron does that shit better than anybody ever. He's the only person I've ever seen draw 4 guys to a rim and pass it out for a guy to hit open shot, and they never fucking hit it. So if I would love to go back and see every single time LeBron has done that. If the person that hit that shot, they would have won the game. I would love to see what people talk after that.
Right.
But they just don't.
The right basketball play at the end of the game doesn't always mean the best player has to score the ball. It's whoever's open.
Yeah.
For me, man, I don't know if I don't have any last words, but I do want to just say that Tiger Woods has been working. All right. Tiger Woods has been working. He just walked 70. He just walked 72 holes with his son, caddied for his son, carried the bag for 72 holes. Okay. Apparently, this is a doctor's observation. They're saying he's walking better. They're saying his pain in his ankle is gone. He's still having calf pain, but that ankle pain is gone. They're saying he's hitting every single club in the bag, including driver with speed. Now, club head speed is crazy in golf. You got to have it in order to hit the ball good, right? And they're saying that he is a lock in for the Hero Tournament, and PNC is almost a lock as well. We could see, I don't want to get ahead of ourselves here, but we could see a comeback of the ages by Tiger Woods this year.
Of course, when do you expect Tiger to hang it up? When should he hang it up officially?
When Tiger will hang it up when Tiger thinks he can't actually go out into a field and beat 50 guys. When he thinks he can't make the cut anymore, he'll hang it up because he ain't gonna do that because he can easily come out and beat 50 guys. He's still the best golfer in the world. He just can't walk. If he would just shut the fuck up and take a golf cart, he would be fine. But he won't do it. He won't do it. No, because he actually could take a golf cart, but he won't. Except the Masters, you can't. The Masters, they won't let you. You have to walk it. But this year, man, I'm telling you, Tiger might be coming back for something crazy. We got to keep an eye out for Tiger Woods this year.
Tiger Woods.
He's still chasing those majors.
For me, man, shit.
Kuzma's again for 33.
For another week, man. IBTE Sports Podcast. I want to definitely invite some more people up, get some different perspectives and shit too. I think that'd be fun to liven up the show a little bit more. Miss Kenny this week again, but hopefully he'll be back next week. And shit, it's Who Dat Nation, man. We sitting at 5-4, man. We got a chance. And I shared it. I shared it on Facebook, but with the playoff, we gotta play Seattle, and then I get the dream of all dreams, get to see Philly again. I will fucking I'll listen. Even though all cards against us, it will be lopsided. I don't know what the spread will be. The spread will probably be crazy, but they haven't beat us the last 3 times they played us, and I would love to fucking see that. Just so. If they beat them, that I can just laugh in their faces once again. It would make my life. Yeah, I would just stop living life at that point. It would feel so fucking good.
God, that sounded dark. I'm just gonna stop living life if that ever happened. Oh, damn.
Well, we won in the link, sent them home. Nah, but let me stop. Oh man. But another episode, man. We appreciate y'all for tuning in. We're gonna be back next week. Week 10 is on the way. Hectic. NBA is here. College football is here. It's getting hectic.
College basketball is tuning up as well.
Ohio State is number 1 in the country. I don't know when the last time they've been that. I think the last time was probably when Zeke was here. But yeah, college basketball's here. Angel Reese and them got packed up night 1. I don't know what they were doing in the off season, but they got packed up, man, by Colorado. Women's basketball.
Packed up, wrapped up, clapped up.
And if you betting out there, man, listen, keep stacking that bread. Keep pushing. You feel me?
Listen, crazy.
Because tonight is a good night, man. It's Wednesday. The pod happened, and we about to make some money.
Yes, sir.
We up out of here, man. We appreciate y'all. Peace.